Hello again, and welcome back to another review slash look at the achievements for Monochrome Order. Monochrome Order is another RPG by Kemco. Yet again, the Let's Play for this will go up in September. And yeah, today I'm just going to generally talk a bit about the game and go over all of the achievements. Okay, so Monochrome Order is a little bit different from some of the other RPGs that I've played. In this one, the main character is what is known in-game as an Arbiter. Now, the Arbiter's job is to deal justice in a particular area, so in this one, the Arbiter is set to a particular town, and it's his job to listen to what people have to say and to deal justice. This is done in a system called the Judgment System. So what happens is, most of the time, someone will come to him with a it's basically a side quest. You have to go around and talk to various different people that were involved and then pass judgment. So, if I remember correctly, one of them was basically, I think it's probably best if I just get it up. So we got the judgment system here. Can I see the resolved ones? I can. I can't see the one that I was gonna look at though, I don't think. I wonder if that's a story one. We have a look see. Guess not. Basically, there was one of these where it was like the item shop manager wanted his daughter to marry another merchant's son, and the merchant's son basically falls in love at first sight. Only the daughter wants to marry the son of the blacksmith. So you have to talk to all of the parties involved, and then you decide whether the daughter should marry the blacksmith or marry the item merchants, the merchant from the item shop from a different town or something like that. So you basically get a choice over the ending for each of the different judgments, basically. There's another one that was quite easy, like the item shop contract. Oh, that was it. So, a trader from Raphael offers a profitable deal. The condition is the marriage between the item shop's daughter, Rosetta, and the trader's son, Jack. Jack, as it says, Jack fell in love with Rosetta at first sight. Rosetta is interested in Daniel. Daniel is the son of the blacksmith that lives, like, 2 doors down. And Daniel crafts a ring for Rosetta, and then you have to decide whether Rosetta marries Daniel or whether Rosetta marries Jack. That's basically how the judgment system works. So the various different side quests and stuff in the game are all surrounded by that. Story-wise, there is again different endings. Because of that, you get very different stories each time. So you'll get choices during the story, and then you have to pick as to which one you want to join. There's one where it's like whether you join the rebel army or whether you don't, basically, and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically like the general gist of the game. Story-wise, the story was much better in this one than it was in As Divine Menace. And just general like gameplay and stuff tended to be a little bit better. There was less RPG-ness to it than As Divine Menace. It was a lot more visual novel than it was. It was more about the choices in the side quests than actually leveling up and doing like the monster hunting and stuff. Again, music wise, I mostly had it muted throughout the game. So, and then just like the general story, like as I said, was much better than As Divine Menace. Achievement wise, though, these again, as you saw, there was like 30 odd rather than like the 15 that As Divine Menace had. So you've got stuff like gaining party members. Again, this is very much tied to side quests. In most cases, picking a particular judgment might give you a character, or might not. It depends either way. Obviously, complete 3 judgments. Doing the judgments is kind of like the thing for the game. There's various different side quests and stuff. That's generally what you're supposed to be doing. Earn money is earning money. With metals, makes sense. There is, the RPG side to it. Tempering a weapon, I think that goes up to level 50. Just by going to the blacksmith and paying money, it tempers the weapon and makes it stronger. Each character only gets the one weapon. There's not multiple weapons like there is in like most RPGs. It's just like the one weapon that you can max out to like level 50. 5 party members, obviously. Economy has risen to 30 or higher. So, one of the things with the judgment system is that there are 3 stats. There's economy, peace, and there's another one, and I can't remember what it is. I should probably have just checked on there. It'd been quicker. Is it order that it's on there? Yeah, so there's fame, peace, and economy. There is achievements for getting each of those up to level up to 30 points. You can go higher than 30 points. There's not really much that happens either way once you do get them up to 30, or they get lowered, which can also happen. Basically, completing judgments, some of them will raise certain ones of those, some of them will lower. Sometimes you'll do a judgment, you'll pick an option, it'll raise economy and lower fame, that sort of stuff. So there's achievements related to getting all 3 of them up to 30 and all 3 of them to minus 30. Generally, it's just like the economy might have sales on stuff. I didn't really see much anything. See anything really for fame or peace. Peace tended to give you a little bit of money when you leveled that up. If you did a judgment where it was like, oh, peace went up by 5, it would give you 500 gold. But if peace went up outside of battle, it didn't really do anything. Fame was tied to party members. So certain party members needed you to be a certain level of fame, whether it's plus or minus, to actually be able to be used in battle. So there was that. Win 100 battles, 20 judgments, 7 party members, weapon up to level 35. This tends to be the general way with most of these games, is that it's like it'll have levels to each of the different achievements. So like as you've seen with judgments, there was one for it was 3 and then 10, then 20 and then 30. 10 party members, temper the weapon to level 50, 250 battles, fame up to 30. And then we've got the various different endings. There are 5 endings in the game. They're tied to various different choices throughout the game. It's not as easy to explain that as the As Divine Menace achievements for endings, because they're like, oh, there's definitely a cut and dry way to do these, whereas with these endings, it's specific answers for specific plot points. So it's best to follow a guide for those. Fame is -30, as I said. Economy is -30. Peace is -30. Gain 100,000 gold. Gaining gold in this game is a pain. Basically, you have to fight monsters to gain gold. Simple. The only thing is, there's one for 200,000 gold as well. The most I ever found gold-wise off monsters was something like 700 gold. And they were like really high-level monsters. So getting to 200,000 when you're only gaining like 700 gold max takes forever. Hence why my characters are all level 85. This game also has super bosses. So once you finish the game the first time, it will unlock the first super boss. Getting various different endings will unlock the other super bosses. So we've got Anarchaeus, Calamititan, and then cleared another ending, cleared another ending, and then a third ending. So we've got 4 of the 5 endings at this point. Then there's the Betrayer, and then defeat all boss enemies with the Despair Dragon, the Dragon's Pardon. There's the 5th ending, and then you get one for clearing all the endings. So basically it's generally like, oh, you need to complete all the endings, you need to defeat all the super bosses, and then there's various different achievements for like doing so many battles, earning so much gold, getting weapons up to level 50. Like, it's a very simple list, it's very easy to do, it's just, as with any RPG, time consuming. But yeah, that's basically Monochrome Order. I enjoyed playing this one more than I did as Divine Menace. It's a little bit better in my opinion. It's more of a 7 out of 10. If you're looking for more of an RPG, this probably isn't the one you would go for. You'd probably go for as Divine Menace over this one. Just because with this one, I feel there's less sort of RPG elements to it. It's more visual novel-y. Not to say that there isn't RPG stuff to it. You know, as I've said, there's like the characters level up. There is like weapons to upgrade, that sort of stuff. There's just not like there's skills, but they don't learn any new skills. They keep the same skills all the way through. They don't gain any new weapons. There is different types of armor, but there's not many different types of armor. There's not many different items. It's kind of limited with that. But yeah, that was Monochrome Order. As I said, I personally recommend this one over as Divine Menace from the previous art review. But yeah, if you did like this content, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.